YouTube Double D, Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new to the page, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. You've come to the right place. Thanks for tuning in. I like to start every video with a little bit of gratitude. I can't do what I do without you, so thanks for being here, whether you're new or you're a long-time follower. So make sure you subscribe, click the bell so you're notified every single time I give you any type of content. We were able to give you a win yesterday with Maryland. Nice win there. Huge quad one win for them. Should help stabilize their chances of getting into the NCAA tournament with conference tournament here, rounding into shape in the next couple of weeks. Excited. This is my favorite time of the year. You know, you get NBA playoffs, all-star time, rolling into conference championships in college basketball. And it's just a fun time of the year for basketball fans like myself. So if you're not following Bryce, make sure you do so. TikTok and Twitter is where he operates, guys. I cannot sing Bryce's praises enough. He's really been a blessing to this company, and I'm happy that he's on our team, and I'm happy that he's on our side. He's been doing outstanding things. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you follow him. He's been giving out NASCAR for free. Those days are now done. He has his NASCAR pack is up with NASCAR season rounding into form now. The first week he gave out for free. He gave you a race winner. First race of the year, he gave you a race winner absolutely free on his Twitter. So if you're not following his Twitter, you're missing out on great content. He's still giving out his golf for free. And what he's going to do now, he put out his NASCAR season. If you go to the page, defeatthebook.com, it's right down there in the description. You'll be able to see what he has to offer. And he's giving out his NASCAR season this season for $539, I believe it is, which is a phenomenal deal. Over $250 worth of savings if you were to jump on a week-to-week basis. And he also has the weekend pack, which is $21.99. You can get his NASCAR. So that does not include, if the weekend pack is up for us, typically $34.99. That's all sports except for NASCAR. So that's today, tomorrow, and Sunday, $34.99. So obviously I'll have some bets with the All-Star game, three-point shootout dunk contest. I'll have a unit here, some smaller units, some fun money to throw around while we watch the All-Star game. And obviously we'll have some college basketball as well. But check out Bryce's NASCAR. He had 11 race winners last year, 62% win percentage last year. That's only head-to-head. That didn't even count the race winners. Just tremendous. He's been excellent in NASCAR, especially. I think he's a NASCAR king, and I challenge anyone to go up against him. So you can get that one time, $539, or you can do 5 payments of $110. Great opportunity to hop on board with the best in the business when it comes to NASCAR. Check out Bryce, all right? So let's get into it. Let's get you another free pick. Enough of that stuff. Let's get you a free pick. Send you on your way to have a good Friday. Start this weekend off correctly. Hop on the weekend pack, $34.99, all right? We're going to take a look at a game. Obviously, there's not a ton of games on Friday usually because Saturday's such a big card. We're going to go to the Atlantic 10 here. Loyola, Chicago at home. 7.5-point dogs here in this one, going up against the Dayton Flyers. And we've seen this game was nip and tuck the last 2 times these teams faced off. It was an overtime game, 85-81. Dayton was able to pull it out. If you take a look at the A10 standings, it's really been a rough road for Loyola Chicago, who's come over from the Missouri Valley Conference now into the Atlantic 10. And it's been rough, 9-16 for them. They're typically a team that's outstanding defensively, usually in the top 25 in defensive efficiency. They're nowhere near that this year. They're at 260 offensively, not much better, 225. They do shoot it well from 3, 34, 35%, 36 in conference play. And that really took over against Dayton the first time. So if you look at the numbers, we go into that game and we take a further look. Dayton was at home in that one. They shot 83% from the free throw line. That's not normal. They're a 68% free throw shooting team. They shot 52% from 3. Also not normal. I just said to you before, they're about 35, 36%. And if you double check that, Dayton outstanding defensively. If you're not comfortable with Dayton or you haven't been watching them, they had a rough road to start. They struggled knocking down shots, but now they're rounding into the team that I thought that they could be. I had a lot of action on them earlier. They just weren't able to knock down some of the threes that they typically make, but now they seem to be rounding into form. Outstanding defensively, 42nd in the country in defensive adjusted efficiency, and 28.5% allowed from three-point range. Top 10 in the country, good enough for 7th overall. And this is a team that I believe they learned their lesson the first time. They played them at home. They let them get a little bit too comfortable. Guys that they do have guys who can knock down threes, and that's exactly what they did. They made double-digit threes. I believe it was 14. Let me double check. 13 of 25 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. I just am not seeing a repeat performance here. If you look at the A10 standings now, we see VCU at the top at 10-3, Dayton right behind at 9-4, and St. Louis both tied at 9-4 now. And if you look at the rest of the way, this is really a game that they should have and take into their control easily here. I see them getting up early and just kind of pushing it throughout the entire game and not lollygagging like they did at home. It's easy sometimes to get comfortable at home and just try to get a win. But I think they put their stamp on this one, and they proved that they are the top dogs. VCU still has St. Louis and Fordham left, both of those teams in the top 4. And we see Dayton only has St. Louis left, which is more, I think, their last game of the season. But this is a game they got to have. This is a game they will have, and I think they do it in outstanding fashion. We've seen Loyola Chicago really struggle against some of these top dogs. They have 3 wins in conference play, and I do not believe this will be another one for them. Dayton, lay the 7.5 on the road. Official free pick of the day. If you like it, take it. If you don't, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's Derek, Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tail, but either way, I hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. Good luck.